Welcome, coaching members. I'm excited to offer you a members workshop on mindfulness and help you to set a good foundation for self care and also tolerating distress. It felt appropriate to offer mindfulness as a resource this month, just in light of recent world events, certainly in our country. And I know a lot of people have expressed to me, and I certainly feel it too, a lot of lack of control, a lack of resources to navigate really distressing events. In particular, I think of ICE and the killings in Minnesota. I think of uh, political policies that have made life extremely difficult for a number of people, have impacted the economy in ways that we're just beginning to understand. And so I wanted to offer this to you, even though we can't guarantee change in the way that we'd like to see. Mindfulness and acceptance, not saying that we approve of anything, but that we are coming to terms with the reality. Um, and other similar skills, related skills like self compassion, can really help us to make our way through with a lot more peace of mind and possibly greater capacity to care for ourselves and for others. So that's what I hope this workshop begins to open up for you. And I'd love to continue to chat with you about what that can look like in your day to day life. So for today, I want to make sure that you have a comfortable seat to practice the mindfulness exercises that we're going to do. And if it's helpful, I want to offer you time to just pause the video and grab a candle or fragrance, maybe essential oils, if you desire, if that helps you to kind of settle in and be comfortable. I'll give you a minute. So let's define mindfulness. It's the quality or state of being conscious or aware of something, just paying attention, noticing what's there. It's a mental state achieved by focusing one's awareness on the present moment while calmly acknowledging and accepting one's feelings, thoughts, and bodily sensations. So we're going to experience this together today, and hopefully I'll send you away with very simple practices that you can repeat as needed, with a focus on breathing, because your breath is always with you. Whatever situation you're in, you can practice mindfulness using your breath. Let's practice now. I just want to invite you to take 3 deep breaths with me, but to set up, I want you to take the opportunity to exhale completely. Make all the space possible within your lungs, and then kind of visualize, if you can, filling your lungs, but filling your belly first, sending that air deep down into your belly, into your lungs, into your collarbone, this upper area of your chest, and then exhaling completely again. All right. Let's try, if you can, to do this entirely through your nose. If you are congested and your nose isn't clearing as we breathe, feel free to use your mouth as needed. Whatever you do, be safe, and make sure you're seated just in case you experience any lightheadedness or dizziness. All right. Let's go ahead and exhale completely. And now inhaling through your nose. Exhale. Another inhale. Exhale. One last deep inhale. And exhale. Relaxing muscles, releasing tension, allowing your breath to return to normal. It's always a good place to start practicing these deep breaths. And it's something you can do very, very subtly. If you're in a meeting, for example, if you're in a virtual meeting like I frequently am, put yourself on mute, practice a few deep breaths, and just kind of return to your body, noticing the breath moving in and out. This has a lot of positive physiological benefits, as well as just giving you a moment of space and clarity to recognize your thoughts, recognize your feelings, maybe notice where the tension in your body might be held. So take this opportunity whenever you can to practice the very, very simple deep, deep breathing method. Next, I want to invite you to follow your breath as you count to 10. So you'll count on the inhales and the exhales, 1 being an inhale and 2 being an exhale, and so on, just as we count up to 10. We'll take these as slow, deep breaths. I will not be participating so that I can freely count without losing my breath, but I want to encourage you to go ahead and exhale completely. Release all the air inside you as much as you can. And now on the inhale, 1. Exhale, 2. Inhale, 3. Exhale, 4. Inhale, 5. Exhale, 6. Inhale, 7. Exhale, 8. Inhale, 9. And exhale, 10. Now, when your mind is racing or full of thoughts, full of emotions, this can be a really helpful practice to take a little break. Not necessarily to resolve anything, just to disrupt the cycling thoughts and feelings that are with you. Just to pause that experience and give yourself a little bit of space. Breathing deeply in and out of your nose can be a very comforting experience in the midst of chaos, in the midst of uncertainty. So I want to ask you to do this again, counting silently. I'll just give you the space to do it, but experience this for yourself, what it looks like to take this practice with you and count 1, 2, 3, all the way up to 10, just following your breath and not really thinking about much else if you can. Let's begin. Exhale completely. And inhale 1 and go on at your own pace. Excellent. One last practice I want to offer you before we take a moment to reflect is visualizing color. So you might just close your eyes if you're comfortable doing so and imagine whatever color feels right to represent what you're going through right now, what you're experiencing. Maybe there's a blend of colors, but just start to welcome in any visual, anything you can muster that represents what you're experiencing and observe it. Just pay attention to the shade, maybe even the shape. If it takes form, if it takes texture, just observe it. And consider what this color means to you. It's a very abstract practice, but if you're able to do this, I wonder what you could learn about your current experience. What color might reveal about your emotional state, your needs, your desires. Whatever color or colors you might be seeing, I want to invite you now to consider what color you would want to see, what color you would welcome in to this space. Go ahead and visualize that experience. Maybe a new color coming in and taking over the space in your mind. Maybe a set of colors that are meaningful to you and represent a desirable mental and emotional experience. Remember to breathe. Visualize color. exercise your agency, your choice, by welcoming in whatever color or colors you desire. Now I want to ask you a set of reflection questions just for you to consider for yourself. If you'd like, you can write down some thoughts. You could even send me a text right now letting me know what's coming up for you. But I wonder, what emotions, what thoughts, what sensations are you experiencing now? What are these thoughts, emotions, and sensations telling you about yourself? Feel free to pause the video here, write down some notes, send me a message, whatever you need to reflect and have a mindful moment. Next, we're going to practice belly breaths. I want to invite you to put one hand on your belly and one hand on your chest. And just notice what it feels like to fill your belly, fill your chest with air as you breathe through 3 deep breaths. Let's go ahead and breathe, exhaling first, and then through the nose, inhaling deeply, filling the belly and the chest. Maybe hold that breath for a moment and exhale, letting it all out. Another inhale. And exhale completely, releasing tension. One final inhale. Letting it all out. Exhaling. Just experiencing your breath, filling your belly, filling your chest. Recognizing that you're here, you're present, feeling the touch of your hand to your body. Bringing you back to this moment rather than allowing your thoughts to be swept up in what's going on in the world around you or what's going on in your day. It's helpful to pause, to be right here where your feet are, to be right here where your seat is, hearing the sound of my voice, feeling the life in your body. Next, we're going to try a practice known as box breathing. This is a great one to try if you're feeling a little anxious or stressed, if you're feeling a bit panicked about what's going on or overwhelmed. This is a practice that can help you to slow down and become very aware of the present moment, your breath, and disrupt that cycle, that chaotic cycle that we sometimes get wrapped up in. So we're going to exhale and then hold our breath out for a count of 4. Inhale for a count of 4, and then hold our breath in for a count of 4, and exhale for a count of 4 to repeat the cycle. Let's do 3 cycles together. Go ahead and exhale to begin, and hold that breath out. 2, 3, 4. Now inhale. 2, 3, 4, and hold. 2, 3, 4. Exhale. 2, 3, 4. Hold. 2, 3, 4. Inhale. 2, 3, 4, and hold. 2, 3, 4. Exhale. 2, 3, 4. Hold. 2, 3, 4. Inhale. 2, 3, 4, and hold. 2, 3, 4. You can release your breath. Return to normal. Consider how this feels. Consider what situations you might want to practice box breathing and how it might be helpful. Take this practice with you as you go. And again, I just want you to check in with yourself. Take a note, send a message. What thoughts, emotions, and sensations are you experiencing right now? And what are they telling you about yourself? Pause the video if you'd like. Next, we're going to do a body scan. As you breathe in through your nose and out of your nose, nice and slowly with awareness of the breath, I want to invite you to close your eyes. And starting at the top of your body, visualize a scan, just visually going down to your feet, noticing each body part, each section as you go, and breathing. Starting at the top of your head, you move that scan down your face, down your neck, shoulders, to the elbows, the belly button, down the legs, all the way to the feet, just noticing what's there, what sensations you're feeling. Repeat that scan, working your way up at your own pace, and maybe down again as you breathe and focus on this present moment. I want to ask you a series of questions to invite you to practice acceptance. Again, acceptance is not approval, it's not resignation. A lot of times in resignation, we acknowledge that we feel like there's nothing that can be done. There's nothing to be done to address this situation. With acceptance, we acknowledge that this is the current situation. And then that acceptance informs our next steps. Acceptance is done in hope, I believe, with expectation that there is more to do. So what are you noticing? What are you thinking? What do you feel in this moment? What false ideas have you believed? Maybe ideas that lead to resignation rather than acceptance. And what is actually true? Consider these questions and pause the video here if you'd like to take notes or send me a message. Let's have one more mindful moment, just reflecting on what thoughts, emotions, and sensations you're experiencing right now. And what are they telling you about yourself? As we close, I want to always leave you with this reminder that each day is a new opportunity for you to craft the life you want to live. With acceptance, with intention, with skills, you can make change. You can experience these events, these experiences that we all share, and some of us wish we didn't. You can experience them with joy, with hope, because you are learning how to navigate them successfully, learning how to navigate them and make meaningful change and build resilience. So craft your life, and I'm here to help. I'll talk to you soon.